boy Chucky.
And it's your girl, Kim Nicole.
It's time to get up and tune into your daily BossFM morning news.
Do statues and monuments lives matter more than Black lives? Well, in America, apparently so. On June 26, President Donald Trump signed yet another executive order calling for the prosecution to the fullest extent to protesters that vandalize federal monuments and statues. The irony in this is that the only monuments being vandalized are the ones of Confederate Army soldiers and slave owners or traders. This is because we all know what they represent. So, at a time like this in America, why do they still deserve to be recognized or celebrated? Recently in Raleigh, North Carolina, 2 Confederate soldier statues were destroyed. A bust of Ulysses S. Grant was destroyed in San Francisco, California, because he was a slave owner. And protesters tried to, but were unsuccessful in their attempts to remove a statue of Andrew Jackson near the White House. President Trump recently signed a police reform executive order, which was blocked by the Senate Democrats as it served no immediate changes to police brutality. Which raises the question, why do protesters get prosecuted to the fullest extent over a little vandalism, but the uniformed killers of many named and unnamed Black lives get to walk free still? This energy needs to be redirected for actual political and social change. So it seems we might have another deadly disease on our hands. Coronavirus seems to possibly have a friend joining in on the pandemic wave. On Monday, Chinese researchers discovered a mutated strain of the H1N1 swine flu virus, now called the G4 virus. The G4 strain is a direct descendant from the H1N1 virus from humans being spread back into pigs around the world, causing the H1N1 virus to mutate into the G4 virus. Researchers say this new strain has possible pandemic potential, as the numbers have been rising tremendously in pigs since about 2016. However, they also say that the virus doesn't pose an immediate threat to humans, since the only humans infected are the ones that work directly with pigs. There is still no evidence that the G4 virus can be passed from person to person. The only way to contain the virus and to keep it from becoming a human pandemic is to closely monitor and control the spreading of the virus amongst the pigs and the people who work with the pigs. With everything going on in 2020, the last thing we need is another pandemic.
It's like we can't catch a break. This year is just
Right.
event after event after event. Lighter note, guys, in the entertainment industry, we got a lot of funny things that happened yesterday. The funniest is with Virgil Abloh. Rest in peace to Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke was a New York rapper who was killed in a home invasion back in February of this year. Prior to his death, Pop Smoke was beginning to chart for his hit record, Welcome to the Party. Back in May, Pop Smoke's family promised to release posthumous albums for the rapper in the future. Virgil Abloh, the artistic director of Louis Vuitton's men's wear collection and creator of the luxury brand Off-White, decided to take on the responsibility of creating the posthumous album for Pop Smoke. He wrote in an Instagram caption that an album cover is something him and Pop Smoke had talked about before. Prior knowledge to Virgil Abloh, he actually created the cover to the classic album Watch the Throne, by The Throne, which is formerly Jay-Z and Kanye West. So on Monday, Virgil released said album cover, and let's just say it flopped. People ran on Twitter to drag the cover and talk about how lackluster the album was. A Change.org petition was even started, and it received nearly 9,000 signatures. After seeing all the backlash, Stephen Victor from Pop Smoke's label let his fans know that the album cover would be changed. He tweeted, "Heard you," and Pop will listen to his fans. So Black Twitter wins again. So Kanye West is known for his surprising antics when it comes to most things, especially after the Trump hat situation. In times like this, one could be sure that Kanye will have an opinion. Let's not forget, this is the same Kanye that got on national television that said that George Bush doesn't like Black people. So on Tuesday morning, Kanye released a new music video featuring Travis Scott called Wash Us in the Blood. The video is very abstract, which is very Kanye, to say the least. There are many references to the current climate of the U.S. right now. Videos of protests, fights, and people in emergency rooms who can't breathe. The chorus goes, genocide, what it does, slavery, what it does. pertaining to the systemic oppression of Black people in America. I thought the concept was super cool and needed, especially because Kanye and Travis have such a wide demographic and fan base. It's what they need to hear. I heard Travis talk about mass incarceration and how 30 states still execute due to jail penalties. I haven't agreed with Kanye in a while, but this was a good job. So shout out to you, Kanye.
But the Boss FM Morning News is now introducing a segment on Wednesdays called Wind Down Wednesday. This will give our audience members a quick minute to catch a vibe with us. We are dropping a playlist of chill vibes, so be on the lookout for it. My choice of wine for Wind Down Wednesday would be Liberty Creek Sweet Red. And the reason I chose this wine is because it's affordable. You get a really big bottle of it, and you don't pay more than $10 for it. And I like sweet wine, so
I'm not really big on sweet wine because I just be like, then I'll just rush through it like it's juice or something. But I do enjoy sweet red. But my favorite go-to is Pinot Grigio. That will always be it for me. So if you see me drinking wine, it's a white wine mainly. So that's it, you guys, for your Wind Down Wednesday. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Please be sure to check in tonight for some more afternoon news. It's your boy, Chucky.
And it's your girl, Ken Nicole.